Well, the first time I went to the Great Bear Rainforest was in 1996 with my good friend and photographer Garth Lenz, and he'd been contracted to take photographs for the campaign that we were all starting to get some really great images of the forest and the mountains. And we were taken by Mitch Vickers from the community of Bella Bella. He's a Heiltsuk First Nations guy. Took us our canoe and paddles and all our gear for 10 days. And we went to the Ellerslie, which is now protected. It's a fantastic place. The mountains just kind of rise up out of the water, and it's very dramatic. Huge cedar groves of cedars and spruce around there too. Yeah, so we're 10 days paddling around, and then we come back, portage out around the waterfall. There's a huge waterfall that empties out from Ellerslie Lake into the lagoon. And then the lagoon empties out into the ocean by a river that reverses at low tide and high tide. So you can shoot the rapids out from the lagoon when it's low tide going up, and the river reverses and shoots in. You can shoot the rapids in at high tide. So when I say high tide and low tide, well, I'm kind of used to being down around the southern part of British Columbia. The tides are about 12 feet. And I just wasn't quite prepared for 16-foot tides. It was full moon, beautiful. We come down that river, camp out under the boughs of a great big cedar tree, and we're like way up in the trees. And middle of the night, when we're in our tent, all of a sudden I go like, my feet, they feel wet. Like, what's going on? And put my hands down by my feet, and literally there's phosphorescence, which is kind of this organism that glows in the ocean at night in summer evenings. And the tide was rising into our tent, so we had to throw all of our stuff out of the tent and get it way back into the woods in the middle of the night. And we slept out under the trees in the middle of the night. In the morning, there was this black bear checking us out, and we're completely exposed. And we went, what the heck happened? Go back, see what's happened to the canoe, because we tied it up a little further up the river. Well, fortunately we tied the canoe up, but the paddles were gone, and we were literally upstream without a paddle.